Welcome to Life Mission's Team Leader Orientation. If you're viewing this video, it's because you decided to lead a micromission at lifechurch.tv. Now, you may be feeling a little uncertain as to whether or not you can complete the task. Let me assure you, you can do this. How do I know? Because God chose you. And because He's God, I am confident in Him, and I am confident in you. See, leading a micromission just requires a little sweat equity on your part. The purpose of this orientation video is designed to give you a better understanding of life missions and to give you a foundation for leading a short-term mission team from lifechurch.tv, either locally or around the world. Any questions or concerns that are not addressed in this video can be passed along to the Life Missions pastor on your campus. And if you decide you would like a copy of the Mission Resource Manual, which goes into much greater depth, feel free to see your campus mission pastor for that as well. Our number one desire at lifechurch.tv is to see transformed lives and people grow in intimacy with Christ. To this end, we will doggedly pursue with great effort to have the best mission ministry in the world. That means having diversity of mission experiences so that everyone can go, and rigorously adhering to the 5 mission experience elements that we will review throughout this video orientation. So, what are the 5 mission elements? First, relationship building. That means building relationships with your team, with the host, and with the locals you are working with. Worship. That means music, devotionals, and sharing. You can reference the spiritual development section of the resource manual for more details. Third, spiritual growth. That means quiet time, prayer, journaling, reflection. Of course, the mission task. And lastly, keep the mission fire burning. Reference the post-mission section of the resource manual for more details on that. But the bottom line is we want people walking off the mission site on fire for serving. At lifechurch.tv, we have a mission and a purpose. Our mission, to lead people to become fully devoted followers of Christ. In 2005, over 1,500 people were involved in local, domestic, and international missions that lasted from 1 day to as many as 10 days or more. In 2006, over 2,500 people were involved in local, domestic, and international missions. So, where are we going? Eventually, we would like 100% of everyone who attends lifechurch.tv involved on mission. So now you know our mission. How about our purpose? At Life Church, our purpose is to bring in, build up, train, and send out. Pastor Craig challenged people to go, and he pledged a tithe of attenders, being 10%. He made a promise to create opportunities so that anyone could go on mission, regardless of the time and money barriers. So, a model was developed that would deliver on this promise, and it started with developing a definition of missions. Being a mission team leader is an awesome experience, but one of the most rewarding experiences is the changed lives that you get to be a part of. This involves, number one, going outside of our comfort zone and outside the walls of our church, outside our circle of relationships, outside of what we know, going to someone in need where spiritual and physical needs exist, to tell our story of how Jesus changed our lives and be the hands, feet, and voice of Christ to others. It means going locally and around the world to a local neighborhood or food bank or to a mission site in New York City, Latin America, Asia, or Africa. And lastly, it means going for 1 day or a lifetime, responding to God's call by giving our time, talent, and ability in whatever quantity we're called or willing to give. So what are local micromissions? They are 1-day mission experiences designed to serve people and demonstrate God's love in our own community. Micromissions are campus-specific and have a low financial and time commitment to give everyone the opportunity to go on mission. They are the foundation for mission experiences, and they demonstrate God's love in a tangible way in our community. The local micromission team leader plays a role as well, and your role is to be the communication lead between the campus coordinator and the team. You must ensure the team has a legitimate mission experience. You must communicate with the campus mission pastor. You must communicate with the team. You're required to organize tasks and groups, to incorporate mission experience elements, and, of course, to debrief and report results. I want to tell you a funny story. There was this guy who asked a group of young women whether they'd rather have a shepherd or a cowboy for a husband. One woman responded by saying, "I'd rather have a cowboy because cowboys wear tight jeans and they drive shiny pickups." While that may be okay for husbands, I'm not so sure that's exactly our qualifications for leaders. See, most people want someone who will lead like a shepherd. A team leader should be a shepherd. A shepherd leads by serving, giving, and laying down their life. Have a passion for the lost. That means have a passion like God's heart for those who don't know Him. A team leader should have a passion for compassion. A team leader should be willing to work with sweat equity, which means there's no cost in dollars, but you'll definitely earn your way. A team leader should have a passion to lead physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. At LifeChurch.tv, there are a few prerequisites that we like to look for when looking for a team leader for a micromission. Ideally, we'd like you to be a member of LifeChurch.tv. We'd like you to, of course, attend this team leader orientation. And we'd like for you to have participated in a mission experience once before. If you're going overseas, we'd like for you to participate as an apprentice to an experienced team leader. That way, you'll know what to expect next time you go overseas. One of the most important jobs of the team leader is to incorporate the 5 elements of a mission experience. These are the things that have proven to provide a consistently great mission experience. Do you remember them? Number 1, relationship building. Number 2, worship. Number 3, spiritual growth. 4, mission task. And 5, keep the mission fire burning. These are to be consistently applied with all mission experiences, whether a day, a month, or a lifetime. Remember these because we will review them again before this orientation ends. Now that you know what a team leader does and what the requirements are on your end, the campus has a responsibility in the mission experience too. Your campus is responsible for promoting and recruiting the micromission. They're responsible for identifying team leaders, identifying micromission opportunities, for the logistics, and to debrief and report results. Don't forget, your campus missions pastor is a great resource for you. He or she is there to guide you through the process, so you're never, ever alone. We want you to succeed, have fun, and more importantly, be a part of changing lives. So, do you remember the 5 mission elements? Let's review them one last time and make every effort to include these 5 in each micromission experience. Here we go. Number 1, relationship building. That means relationships with the team, with the hosts, and with the locals that you're with. Number 2, worship. That could be music, devotionals, or sharing. Number 3, spiritual growth. Quiet time, prayer, journaling, and reflection. Of course, the mission task. And lastly, you guessed it, keep the mission fire burning. Hopefully you found this video to be useful and a resource of learning for you as a new team leader. Congratulations. And remember, you can do this. God called you. So let's end this how we end every experience. Whoever finds God finds life.